Hello everyone, this is Ayush Kararia and welcome to my YouTube channel AK Talks Sport. The Olympics are finally upon us. What a beautiful sight. The Olympics finally. They're supposed to happen in 2020 obviously, but the pandemic, COVID just hit months before the when pandemic hit us. So they had like at that time we were not prepared to do what we are doing now. So and hold the events with the pandemic on testing kits, vaccines, and nothing was there at that time, and we didn't know a lot about the virus. So that time it wasn't possible. They pushed it back by a year. Very wise decision at the time. A good decision that they did not postpone it completely because a generation of athletes would have lost their opportunity to participate in the Olympics, and Olympics is the dream for so many of them. So yeah, it happens in 2021, but I'm so happy they're happening. Just till like last week, there was uncertainty. Cases in Tokyo have been rising. Uh, Earlier, they revealed that they'll have with capacity crowds, limited capacity crowds. But a week before the event, I guess they decided to hold it completely in front of closed doors. And yeah, that leaves a sore taste. The Olympic opening ceremony is meant to be a celebration. It's a beautiful ceremony. I always love watching Olympic opening ceremonies because there's just the things like the Olympic torch being lit. And it's such a this one was so beautiful. Naomi Osaka, what a pleasant surprise. You know what's been happening with her with that. She pulled out of French Open, she pulled out Wimbledon, then to we haven't seen her since that French Open thing. And then we finally see her lighting up the Olympic torch, and what a beautiful moment and just she's a kid, but she's achieved already so much in sport. Great moment, and then seeing all countries march past, just the happiness on their face. Indian athletes, obviously, is just a very special feeling. So yeah, just very happy that the Olympics are happening. That it was they were so doubtful all through, and it would have been so sad if we didn't have the games, but we are having it. IOC Japan, they have mm, so local residents were in surveys were showing that local residents were not in favor of the Olympics happening, and that is understandable. When you see your hospitals being overburdened, when you see this has happened all over the world, so we all know what it feels like. It is understandable if people are concerned with the whole world landing up in your city. So, but I'm glad IOC and the organizing committee and the Japanese government stuck to the guns. They have had the event, and I hope it happens properly. I hope everything goes to plan. I hope every athlete, no athletes don't test positive. Uh, I hope there is no disruption because we we need this event. Last 1.5 year has been such a terrible time for the entire world. So much suffering all through. The good Olympics will be a step towards back to normalcy, and a good Olympics will be a celebration of life coming back to normal. So yeah, I hope things stay safe because we need these Olympics. If you're a sports fan, you don't need it. You're not a sports fan, but you want an event like an Olympics to go through well. Uh, but we'll be talking about India, and what a start! Mirabai Chanu, take a bow. Respect. Just brilliant. Uh, just exceptional stuff. First day of the Olympics, we have a medal. This is incredible. So I was reading some comments by some people that who are older to me. I'm 24, so I have only seen an era where India have at least won one medal in every Olympics. 96 since the 96 Olympics, we have at least won one medal. I was born in 97, so I've been very lucky in that, relatively lucky. So, but you obviously want to see more medals. But 2004 is the first Olympics I have a memory of. 2000 we won one medal. This was the Chanu's medal is the first medal in weightlifting since 2000 that India have won 21 years. Only India's second ever individual medal in weightlifting. So as an independent country. Uh, so yeah, just amazing stuff. 2000 yeah. So 2004 one medal, 2008 three, 2012 six, 2016 two. But now you want a gold medal. That's it. I hope we get that. But Mirabai Chanu, I have no complaints that she did not get a gold. I saw some people talking about it, but the Chinese athlete Chen Zhu winning the gold, and she was absolutely perfect. Three perfect holds in the snatch, three perfect holds in the clean and jerk. You, like, what can you do against such an impressive performance? She was perfect. Mirabai Chanu, she was brilliant. She failed in her third hold of snatch and clean and jerk in third each, but she had done the job in the first and second. Even if she held those, it won't have made a difference. Two would have still won, but she did what was required of her. Um, just exceptional stuff. Exceptional stuff. Rio, there was this time she was a favorite for a medal, but there was still an expectation of a medal in Rio 5 years ago. It did not happen. She just had a nightmare over there. She did not have. She did not finish the event. She did not hold even one in the. All her clean and jerks were unsuccessful. Just a heartbreak, but what a comeback! Brilliant stuff. She's from Manipur. She is India's second medalist, individual medalist from Manipur after Mary Kom, obviously. And this all the more amazing to see Northeastern athletes do well. We know the problems they face in India. We know about the discrimination. We know how there is a trust issues with these states and the mainland in of the Indian people. We know what the sort of stuff anti-incumbency, the laws. We know what the problems these regions face. But to see these athletes make to work so hard to have the Indian flag fly high on the podium, it's just inspirational. And I hope this serves as an inspiration for the people of India, for the people of Manipur, and we have more athletes coming from there because they're clearly talented, clearly are, and just northeastern people are just amazing people if you've ever interacted with them. And yeah, just happy to see them flourish, and they deserve their moment in the sunshine. And yeah, my Mirabai Chanu, full respect to her. What a brilliant performance! And I hope this, and I hope this is at the start, and there's a gold waiting for her in Paris. One thing that I want to talk about, I saw a few tweets. I saw people always start talking about this during the Olympics. Look at US, look at China, look at their number of medals, look at lack of medals, look at just have one gold medal in all these years and all that I see. If you, why are you just talking about this during the Olympics? First of all, you need. I tweeted this too. Compare India's progress to India's progress. Compare our athletes to our own athletes. Compare our history to our history. It doesn't make sense to compare what India is doing to what US and China are doing. The infrastructure is different. The resources are different. The socio-political climate is different. The culture is different. The sporting environment is different. You cannot compare what they put in sports, the effort they put in, to what our situation is. Our athletes. This is about the athletes. There is. I'm not. There is no defending the system. That it lacks where it should be. There's no defending the government. Not this government. All governments. It would be not this government. All the years that I've been there in the past, state government said it's the blame is joint. So it's not about them. It's about everyone. So then this is not about defending the system. This is about defending the athletes. This is about the athletes. It's about their story. It's about their success. And as fellow countrymen, we have to be happy for them and we have to celebrate those athletes. The Olympics are about celebrating the athletes. And it's about just feeling pride in what they are doing because we know staying here, being here as Indians, especially, you should know how sport, think about how sport is, what challenges they face. We are very well aware of it. So celebrate those athletes. Don't make those comments now. It's very easy to make these comments during the 15 days on the Olympics because it's trendy to do so. Because everyone is talking about it because it's the talk of the town. Yeah, yeah. If you are really serious about it, talk about it in the 4 years between the Olympics. I never see these tweets, these comments uh, between those 4 years. I barely see people talking about most of these people who make such comments. I don't see them even talking about these non-cricket sports, these Olympic sports during the during non-Olympic, non-Asia, non-Commonwealth time. So if you are really serious about it, do something about it in those four. Uh, nothing is going to change when you are talking about during the Olympics. These 15 days are a celebration. These are a celebration of the hard work our athletes are put in. It's a celebration of sport, and it's a hope. You have to live with hope because hope is all we have, and that is it. And don't start blaming cricket, please. That is just ridiculous. It's not cricket fault that they are successful. You want India to be successful, then don't start bashing the sport that is really successful. That is a superpower in the world. It's not cricket fault. BCCI have BCCI are doing what you want the other sports to do. They have put in so much investment, put so much money. If you that is what that is the standard, and that shows that India can be successful in sport. That is the standard that has been set. So uh, one disappointment that we did have today was in the shooting men's 10-meter air pistol. We had a lot of hopes of a medal, but it did not happen. Just sad that it did not happen. Um, Saurabh Chaudhary, Abhishek Verma, we had two athletes participating, but Abhishek Verma did not reach the final. We looked very likely to get two finalists, but Abhishek Verma in the last shots stumbled, not happening from him. Saurabh Chaudhary was the biggest hope though, but it did not happen for him. Unfortunately, in the final, he topped the qualification, but in the final, he finished seventh. Yeah, disappointing. We did not get a medal because his performances have been so good. Multiple medals in the ISSF World Cups, the International Shooting Federation World Cups, gold in the Asiad, gold in the Youth Olympics. He has been so good over the last 2 3 years. Disappointing medal did not come, but you have to remember he's just 19, and at 19, if you're disappointed that an athlete has not won a medal, it is a good thing because that shows the future is bright. If he stays fit, if he stays healthy, if there are no injuries, there are no untoward setback, I can you can clip this that he will win a medal in Paris, and I'm very sure about it. He might still win a medal here. Don't rule him out. There are some team events to go. He's in a couple of other events, so might still a medal might happen. But in this category, there'll be a medal in Paris from him. Be very sure about it. And yeah, he's just 19. Um, Nothing. It's okay. The medal did not happen. As a young player, it can happen that it at the big stage at a young age it doesn't happen, but it will happen for him. If I'll just I am not disappointed in him. I'm very proud of him that as a fellow Indian, that a 19-year-old is being taken so seriously in the international circuit. Uh, as far as some other sports go, some positives of the day: table tennis, very good. Manika Batra, just the biggest hope. She won her match very easily. A great against a Great Britain player, 4-0. You expect her from to do it, but the big surprise, Suthira Mukherjee. What a match she played! It was against Swedish player. She went down 3-1. It looked like this match had gone from her hands. She was going to be out of the Olympics. But what a comeback! And the amount of the composure she showed in such pressure. She went there. She went 3-1 down after she was 1-0 up and then went 3-1 down. So you could have expected that her confidence would have been shattered, but she just raised her game. Oh, unbelievable performance after that from the fifth set, winning those three sets in a row. She just it was great to see the authority and confidence she played with in such high pressure. Special stuff. Tennis again. Sumit Nagal, very late entry into the Olympics, but becoming India's first male singles match winner in winning a match since Leander Pace in 1996. Leander Pace won a bronze medal in Atlanta. Since then, the first male singer. Again, I don't know why we are not producing singles players. Something needs to be done about it because we clearly have the talent in tennis. So yeah, but good to see, and let's see how far he goes in the tournament. And uh, some disappointment in archery, to be honest. The mixed team events. Korea were obviously lost to Korea in the quarterfinal. They are obviously the stronger side, but you still hope Deepika Kumari and losing with her partner. But there it is that's my issue. Maybe we could have handled that a bit better. She was put in competition with the partner's choice. That was a bit disappointing, to be honest. Praveen Jadhav, she was put in with. Maybe that could have been different because yesterday's performances, you could have changed it. You had the option to change it. You did not change it. Because Praveen Jadhav, yesterday's performance was poor. In that, but again, Korea was the strongest side, and our hope, our real hope, realistic hope of the medal is obviously in the individuals when Deepika Kumari in her women's singles individual. So we'll see what happens there. Apart from badminton, Sai Praneeth losing his singles game, very disappointing. He's still because you expected him to win. Uh, yeah, just disappointing that he lost because, but he still is a group stage, so he still has hope, and you hope that he bounces back strong because he was the favorite uh, of those athletes. But it's okay. We'll hope that he bounces back strongly. But some very positive signs in the doubles. We won our game. Chirag Shetty and Saswitra Ranki Reddy, they won their game. So mixed in badminton, and we'll hope that Sai Praneeth bounces back strongly. And lastly, hockey team. Man, what a start! Men's team, 3-2 win over New Zealand. Went 1-0 down, and what a comeback! Positive. This is India's strongest chance in hockey since 1980 when we won the gold. This is our strongest team we have sent. There is a lot of hope for a medal. Whether medal comes or not, we'll see. But a very, very good start. At least if the medal doesn't come, we want progress. And this is a very good start. New Zealand is a good team. We went 1-0 down, and then to have the composure to come back. And then, if you have not watched the highlights, I'll recommend you to watch it. Uh, Especially the second goal. Harmanpreet Singh scored two goals. First goal, that penalty shootout variation, man, I loved it. So aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, just good. And then in the end, India did well to hold on to the nerves. New Zealand got the second goal, and they threatened a lot of penalty corners for them. In the end, they got one penalty corner in the last minute. Less 30 seconds to go, they got a penalty corner. Srijesh, what a goalkeeper he is. He's been there for years, veteran of Indian hockey now. What saves? Good stuff. Women's team unfortunately a very bad start for them. 5-1 loss to Netherlands, but they did well in the first half. They defended superbly in that first half, but they could not keep it in the second half. But at first half they can see some positives, and we hope that in the future games they do well. So yeah, that's it about it. Day one. I'll see how many videos I can make if I can do this a daily thing. I know the timings of this Olympic because Japan we are 3.5 hours ahead of India. Our competition becomes so. I'm sure when you're watching it, a lot of action has happened on day two too. But that is a timing problem that we do have because games they start at 5 a.m. in India. They end about by 7:38. So there's not a lot of gap in between. So it's you cannot I cannot put videos at 12 a.m. or something. So this is that will be an issue, but I think it's okay. We'll see how many videos I can do. Whether I do it every day, whether I do it when there's an Indian medal, and there's something to talk about special, and maybe other sports, other countries too. We'll see what happens. But great day one, and I hope the first medal is a sign of a very successful Olympics for India. So yeah, thank you for watching. Comment your thoughts about how did Mirabai Chanu winning that medal make you feel. So yeah, like, share, comment, press the notification button, subscribe. Bye bye.